Hi everybody, a quick video on the Iwata W400. Now I've recently picked up a couple of caps for my Bellaria, W400 Bellaria. Now the Bellaria comes as standard with a BA4-2 cap, certainly in the UK anyway normally. But you can get the LV2, which as far as I understand it is the older cap, so it's the lower volume, low pressure cap, whereas this, as far as I understand it, is the high volume, high pressure cap. I could be wrong, but that's how I understand it, looking into it anyway. And this is the WB1, which is designed for water base, again as far as I know. So I've got the three caps. I tried the water base one the other day with solvent, because although it's for water base you can use it for solvent as well, and I was quite surprised about the pattern. It's quite a different pattern, which is why I'm doing the video basically. So I thought I'd stick the camera on my head once again and run through the various tips, just so that if people are, you know, like I was, wondering what the different tips are like, it gives you an idea of the pattern. But certainly when I did the WB1, I haven't done a test like this before, but when I used the WB1 it was quite clear that the pattern was quite different. This is more of an I pattern, this is more of a round, an O pattern. But anyway, I'll go through it and we'll see what happens. So it's I've got a high solids clear coat in here with some black paint, effectively just to give it a bit of colour so that it shows up better on the camera, but it's effectively a clear coat. So when you see it going on, this is how the clear would act. So we're going to set it to 2 bar. Now obviously you don't need to spray at 2 bar, you might want to spray a bit more, a bit less or whatever, but for the purpose of the comparison I'll keep the pressure the same, which is why I've got a gauge on it, and then it will be comparative. Right, so let's get it on 2 bar and we shall go, shall we? Okay, now I'm going to hold it about 6 inches away, so you can see, as I say, most of it is clear coat, but I did put some black in there just to help it show on camera really, although the clear is probably enough. Okay, so that's the BA4-2, so I'm going to leave everything the same. I will check the pressure again obviously, and I'm going to put the WB1, which is the blue one. Normally blue is for water base, as far as I understand it anyway, with Iwata. So I'll put that on, centralise that, so you can see WB, you can see, there we are, WB1. So try the pressure again, 2 bar. There, you can see the difference. Now that's full fan, that's full fluid, and obviously 2 bar. So it's a remarkable difference, and just to show that it's not a fluke, I'll do it again. And that's what I thought when I started using it. I thought its pattern's not very big at all. Whoop, wrong one. And the last one is going to be the LV2, which as far as I understand it is the older style cap. So I think the air holes, let's just have a quick look. The air holes, yeah, the air holes look virtually the same, don't they, as the newer style cap. To me they do anyway. I don't know whether they do to the camera. I can't, it's on my head as I say, so I can't see what it's picking up, but they look more or less the same to me. But we'll try it, the LV2, and from memory when I used this it seemed similar to the BA4, but as I say, I haven't done a pattern test like this before, so it'd just be interesting to see. I find things like this interesting. Now obviously people that are watching think, what's he doing this for? It's only for the people that are like me really, that like this sort of thing, I guess. Anyway, LV2, here we go. Make sure the pressure's right. Yep, still 2 bar. Yeah, okay, so you would expect that probably. This is a slightly smaller pattern than the BA4, and that normally is the case. When you have the lower volume, low pressure, you get with everything set up the same, you get a slightly smaller pattern than with the higher volume, low pressure. That's certainly in some of the other guns, you know, the the GTI Pro lights, the Tecnas or DeVilbises. That's certainly what it seems like to me. Let's just get a tape and give you an idea. So that one is about about 180 millimeters, which is about 7 inches for you guys in the States. And this one, using the same criteria, is about 119, maybe 120 190 to 200 millimeters, so 19 to 20 centimeters, which is about 8 inches, just under 8 inches for you guys in the States. And this one, sorry if my voice sounds a bit croaky, I've got a bit of a cold, I think. This one is about 10-11 mil, so quite different, although it's designed for water base, so you would expect maybe it performs slightly differently with a water base coat. This is, as I say, is a clear, and you can get water based clear coats, but it's very unusual, and well, I've found they're not very good if I've ever tried them. But anyway, I thought it was worth doing just to show you the stark difference between the WB1 and the other two caps. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Bye bye.